Hey guys. Oh, that was weird. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So I'm actually preparing for a trip in like 3 days. So I'm in the midst of packing. My apartment is a mess, and I said to myself, why don't I sit down and film my absolute travel essentials? So the top, let's say 10 or 15 things that I must have when I'm traveling, each time that I'm traveling. So let's get right into it. So my first travel essential, and these are in no particular order, okay? They're just my travel essentials. So first on the list, packing cubes. Listen, I don't know if you're a girly who just throws their stuff in a suitcase, but I need you to do better. Okay, no judgment on the real. I love packing cubes. I bought some maybe like a few years ago, and I've been using them for every trip since. Short, long, every single trip. It's just a good way to organize all my clothing. Sometimes I do it by like location or day, or sometimes I do my packing cubes by a type of item, but every time I'm traveling, everything goes into packing cubes, and I try to get everyone else to do the same. Anyway, that was my first one. Second travel essential has to be my medication bag. Okay, so I like to be prepared for everything. And I know you can't exactly be prepared for everything, but I try my best. So I usually like to take a little medication bag with a few essential items, like my personal medication, anything that I need to take, or even my vaccination medication. So sometimes I do take malaria when I travel to certain country, malaria tablets. And so that's also in my medication bag, but I take the basics. So paracetamol, well, in France it's Doliprane, but paracetamol, it's the equivalent. I also take my period medication, and especially if I know my period is about to come. I do also put items for like diarrhea, just in case I eat something really bad whilst I'm away. I also take something for if you get a flu, so like the lozenge for your throat, or even just cold and flu. Well, I'm naming the equivalent, but like cold and flu could work, or in France you have like Fervex. I take Fervex with me every time I'm traveling, just in case. You never know if you're gonna catch a cold because of the plane, because of so many different reasons. Like, it's just good to have your own little medication bag. Also, something that I'm picking up this time is hydrocortisone, which is just essentially something for itches. Like if you're going to a destination with lots of mosquitoes and stuff and you get bitten a lot, it's nice to have, just to bring down the amount of itching that you're and it's like really annoying to be scratching all the time. So I'm gonna pick up some hydrocortisone also this time. But yeah, that's pretty much what's all in my medication bag, but it's gonna differ for everyone depending on, you know, your health status, what you need. But it's always nice to have. You could also do like bandages as well, and stuff for little bruises. You can never be too prepared, okay? And a medication bag is essential. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm also looking at my iPad at my notes. But also on the list are universal adapters. Of course, this goes without saying. Like, not every country is going to have the same plug that you use, so please take an adapter. We don't have time for dead phones because pictures need to be taken, okay? So make sure you get your universal adapter prior to traveling. I mean, but they're always like available in the airport, available in the destination, but it just makes sense to buy your own and take it with you. So next on my list is noise canceling headphones. So, I mean, this also goes without saying. For the plane, for the crying babies, for the for the people arguing in the back, like, I'm a girl that I'm actually super introverted, and I would like to drown. I love drowning people out, like the sound of people's voices. The sound of people's voices, especially when I'm in an airport and I have no choice, you know, or on the airplane, you have no choice but to be in this, so you can get to your destination. So I love noise canceling headphones. I just stick them in, put on my music, put on my show. that I downloaded prior to travel. And yeah, tune out. I use Samsung earbuds because I also have a Samsung phone. Shout out to all the non-iPhone girlies out there. We're still here. So yeah, those are the ones that I use, and they work well for me, so no problem there. The next on my list is a portable battery pack, portable charger, because again, the content, the pictures need to be taken. No, okay, but I'm being serious. So I always take just a regular old battery pack with, I mean, you can get these anywhere, Amazon, whatever. Charge it up, get a really good one, a good quality one that lasts, okay? Especially if you're going for an extended period of time. Of course, you can charge it when you're at the hotel or whatever the situation is, but make sure you get a good quality one that lasts while you're out all day, taking content, taking pictures and stuff like that. Your battery's gonna die. My next travel essential. So this one, I would say, came out of a little bit of trauma. I don't know why I'm laughing, but it's actually because many years ago, where was I coming from? Oh, I was coming from the Gambia with my dad. I was coming from the Gambia and we flew through London to get back to Antigua. I was living in Antigua at the time. And yeah, they lost my bag when I got to London. When I got to London, my bag was still in like Spain because I think we had another stop in Spain before our flight back home to Antigua. So I had no clothes, okay? No clothes. And I mean, this doesn't stop you, this having a like what I don't even think I said it yet, but having a smart tag or an Apple tag or whatever you use, or whether you want to use Apple or Samsung, it obviously doesn't stop airlines from losing your bags, you know. But at least if and when it does happen, like, you can easily tell them, listen, I know that my bag is here, can you like get it on the next plane, you know what I mean? Or like, you just have peace of mind knowing that when you get to your stop or you reach your final destination, you check. Well, I checked my again, I have a Samsung, so when I get to my destination, I check my app, it's called Smart Things. And yeah, but when I see that my bag is in the same country with me, I'm super happy. Like, I'm like ready to get out of customs, get out of immigration, and like start my journey, you know, like really start vacation. So it's just an extra level of like comfort for me, knowing where my bag is, my check-in bag obviously is at all times. So having a smart tag is an essential for me, definitely. So this next one is actually a new one for me. This is the first time because prior to this trip, I think I was just on my YOLO vibes and never, ever bought travel insurance. But I actually came upon a story the other day that kind of shocked me in terms of ensuring that you're protected, you know, in terms of being insured, especially when you're away from where your primary healthcare is. I don't want to like explain that story now, but I think ultimately having travel insurance is like why not do it, you know what I mean? It's the same as like getting car insurance. You obviously don't want to get into a car accident, but if you do, no, if you do, yeah. So, and travel insurance has many different things within it. So even if your flight is canceled, if you lose your bags, obviously if you're sick and you're hospitalized in a foreign country, like, I don't know why I wasn't doing this before, but I'm definitely on my, I'm getting travel insurance every time I travel. Also, travel insurance is really cheap. Like, especially if you get it with the airline that you're flying with. Like Air France does it within your, I'm pretty sure all of the airlines have travel insurance. So just add it to your booking. It's like 8 euros sometimes. I don't know, but take my word for it, okay? Take my word. So this next one is not a new one for me. It's kind of something that I've been doing for a few trips now, a few years now, and my mom actually recommended it to me. It's compression socks, especially when you're traveling long haul. So pretty much any flight over 3-4 hours, you should be using compression socks. So compression socks essentially stop or helps your feet avoid swelling, especially when you're sitting for so long on an airplane, 8-9 hours to get to your destination. It really helps with avoiding swelling, plus also avoiding other issues like blood clots. I mean, hello, like just get some compression socks. Trust me. Trust me on that one. Get the compression socks. Okay, so we're coming up on the last two. So the first one, I would say this is more of a recent travel essential for me. When I first started traveling, I definitely wasn't very big on getting eSIMs when I'm in a country. Like, it wasn't a big deal. I was like, okay, I'll just use the Wi-Fi at the hotel when I get back, so I have no data all day or whatever the situation is. And I guess maybe back in the day also there weren't that many options for eSIMs. There were only like options for locals, you know. But recently I started using eSIMs, and I'm happy because I get to stay connected if I need to find information online whilst I'm out. Like, it's super useful. I mean, I don't see why not. So it's definitely something like I really like doing, and they're cheap. They're usually pretty cheap for like a set amount of days, so like 30 euros or something for like 20 days. It just depends on the packages locally. I actually prefer to get the eSIM when I arrive to the country, but you can actually do it before. I know there are a few websites where you can get eSIMs online before you arrive. Like, I think there's one called Aircalo or something like this. I've never used, but I find that the pricing is obviously a little bit more expensive than if you just got the eSIM when you arrive to the country. So I get mine when I arrive, and that's fine by me. And the last one, actually, no, it's not the last one. I have two more, so bear with me, guys. The last one is obviously having, and I think this goes without saying, but having physical copies, okay, not in your Google Drive, but having physical copies of important documents. So things like your passports, your residence permits for a particular country. Like, I've had people ask me, even though I don't need a visa or something for France, like, I've had people ask me many times in immigration, like, do I live there? Do I have a residence permit? And I remember one time I didn't take it, and like, they were trying to give me issues, but I think I was like, you know, super nice, like, yeah, I didn't have it. Or maybe I showed it on my phone. I don't exactly remember the details, but you are asked for all of these things. So, you know, physical copies just in case you lose them in your destination. Everyone hates that. And just in case there's no embassy. I mean, if you come from like a small place, like a small little island like me, it's hard to find embassies in like Asia and like South America, versus like, you know, obviously versus Americans or Europeans. They probably have like an embassy consulate in the country that you're in. But for me, no. I don't, if I lose my passport, I don't know how like I'm getting another Antiguan passport. But yeah, having physical copies of really important documents is important. And also having, this goes with having the physical copies, but having physical evidence of your vaccinations. Okay, I remember one time, I don't remember what country it was. Oh, I think it was when I went to Angola, and I think it's like a requirement that you had to have had the yellow fever vaccine. And yeah, as soon as you arrive, they're like, yellow fever vaccination certificate right now. You know, you have to show proof. And sometimes you don't think about these things, like, should I, you know, you have the vaccination, and if the person asks you, you'd be like, yeah, of course I have the vaccination, but sometimes you know, they want proof. They're like, show me the documents now. So ensuring that you have physical copies of your, if you don't want to take the originals, you know, physical copies of all of your vaccinations, yellow fever, Hep A, whatever else they're giving vaccinations out for. Yeah, that's another good one. Last but not least, actually this should have been number one, even though I said that these are in no particular order, but this one is really important for me, and it was recommended by a friend a few years ago. We went to Iceland, and I don't remember the name of their currency, but it was obviously not euro, it was a different currency. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to pay exchange fees. Oh, that's so annoying, you know, like banks, ridiculous ridiculous with the exchange fees. And she recommended me to get Revolut, which essentially is like an online bank, and so you're able to exchange foreign currency super easily, with minimum fees. I think sometimes you do have a fee if it's the weekend or something, but you can exchange currency with no fees on Revolut. I'm like, why was this not invented like years ago? I love Revolut. Okay, every time I'm traveling, I take my Revolut card with me, and I avoid all of the horrible, insane bank fees that I would have incurred if I used my current account, you know. So yeah, I love this. Will take it with me probably until the end of time. So those are my non-negotiable travel essentials for every time I'm getting ready to travel. I must have them with me. But I do have a few additional ones that I'm just going to throw in here because I think they're more personal than they are like, yeah, you should have these as your travel essentials. I think they're more like personal preference, but I'm still going to include them. The first one being my Longchamp bag. Like, my large Longchamp bag holds everything. I love this bag. It holds everything. I can push everything in there. And you can also get one of those little organizers from Amazon for your Longchamp bag, and it adds even more organization. Love it. Organization queen. Okay. The second one I would say is, so this is a little bit, I don't know if to say controversial. It's not that big of a deal. Like, we're just getting on a plane. Anyway, but comment down below if you are a athleisure traveler, or if you are a business suit traveler, or you are a jeans and a t-shirt traveler. I am absolutely, for sure, 100% athleisure. I'm gonna be comfortable, okay? Especially if I'm traveling long haul, 8 hours on a plane, I'm wearing sweatpants, okay? Like, I am going to be wearing sweatpants. I have a few like Nike sets that I really like, but obviously you can get these sets from pretty much anywhere. Yeah, pretty much anywhere, and I love them. I want to be comfortable on a flight. I don't want to like have to impress anyone. Like, I don't care. Like, just get me from point A to point B in my sweats, and then when I get to the country, I can, you know, take a shower and get all pretty. But I'm definitely going to be wearing sweats. I don't know if it's like a Caribbean thing, but definitely when I was still living in Antigua, I was not allowed to wear sweats to travel. Like, I was not allowed to wear sweats to go to the airport or to like get on a plane. No, I was not allowed. Now a sweatsuit is my go-to for when I'm like having a travel day or something. To be honest, if the flight is less than 2 to 3 hours, I may just put on like some slacks and a t-shirt because it's quick, you know. But if it's a long haul flight, I'm definitely wearing sweats. So those were my travel essentials. A few of those came out of like basically experience, a few from advice from friends or my family, but I wouldn't dare go anywhere without them today. So comment down below, what are your travel essentials if I didn't mention any of them in this video, and see you soon. Hi guys, it's my birthday today. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling okay, not freaking out or anything yet. See me looking over there, it's because we have like a courtyard and they're doing work, so the guys, like the movement is distracting me a little. Anyway, back to the day, it being my birthday. We're actually headed to lunch right now. I'm on a time pressure, so I actually need to be moving a lot faster. But yeah, we're gonna have a little lunch. The sun seems to be coming out a little bit, but not a lot. But we move. That's part of being a spring baby. So yeah, let's go. Let's get right into it. Okay, so we actually have to like figure out how to tie my scarf. So I got this beautiful scarf at Christmas that I finally wanted to wear today. I think she's so beautiful. Look at the colors. Yeah, such beautiful colors. I really love her, so I want to do like a scarf tie today and see how that comes out. So we need to figure out that. I need to watch a YouTube video. Anything you want to know, there's a YouTube video for it. So I need to find a YouTube video to follow the instructions on how to tie this, like, you know, the French girl way. Oh, this is actually quite cute too. Oh, this is cute. Oh, this is cute. No, but we're not gonna tie like that today. Maybe another day, but not today. We're gonna do inside the shirt. So let me try to find a quick tutorial. Let's see. Time. Oh my god, there's so many. There's so many. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Hold on. What? Okay, I'm there with you, girl. The long piece, we're gonna wrap it around. I need to take this off. Next is you put one of the ends over the other. At the end, you do a little adjustment. Make sure it's comfortable. And that was easy now. Okay, so we are back, and I think she's cute. I think she's super cute. And I'll put her in like this. So, oh, I didn't actually tell you where I got this stuff from. Maybe because I'm like so freaking late. Anyways, this was a gift. This top is from, it's, you know, the regular oversized top from COS. My jeans, if you can see, are mom jeans. My favorite jeans from Zara. Okay, I've done my hair already. I love these little pieces. Like, this didn't even happen on purpose, but I love these little pieces coming out here. So let's go. I was thinking about whether I should do these little pieces. These are my favorites at the moment. Or if I should do like a little white, more white goldish look. I think the two of them would look nice with it, but I don't know. Let's see. No. Okay, I'm feeling awkward. That was quick. That was quick. Okay, so my favorite little ones. Love. We're gonna do perfumes. So this is actually a Middle Eastern dupe to Kilian, what is that? Kilian Angel Share. It smells the exact same. The exact same. Love it so much. So we're gonna put that today. Okay, so we're gonna do this cute little number that I got from Pretty Little Thing. I saw these and I fell in love. first experience on Qatar Airways. We flew economy and I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. Lots of notes. The first part of our journey was 6 hours. The food was okay, but the Wi-Fi was perfect. Okay, we had full access in economy, which is a first for me. Full length mirrors. Oh, okay. They also served drinks and snacks every hour or so, which was great. We had a layover in Qatar for about 2 hours and then got on our red eye to the final destination for about, let's say, 7 more hours. Also, this was the first time I've had stainless steel cutlery on a flight. Hey guys, so before you click out of this video, please take the time to like the video, but also click subscribe.